Okay, it's Mr. Jarrett. Today we are going to discuss layout tools. Let's get started. Okay, the first tool we're going to talk about is the aluminum triangle, also the speed square. It's heavily used in rough carpentry to make 90-degree angles at 45 degrees. It's also it's used for laying out rafters. That is also possible. 90 degrees is also a right angle, and it's also, if it's a right angle, it's a square cut. Two 45-degree angles is a 90-degree angle. So, I'm going to show you how we use this. Excuse my classroom. Okay, we have a piece of wood that we need to cut. We'll put it right there. Sits there. Mark it. And then we'll cut the line. Move it out the way and cut the line. Set it right there. Mark it. And cut the line. Okay, let's say we need to cut 6 inches. Measure 6 inches with the tape measure, which is right there. Get your pencil, put a mark. Put our speed square right there on the mark. Get your carpenter's pencil, mark it, and cut it. This is how you use a speed square. Same thing with this one, same concept. Mark it with the tape. Put it right there in your mark, real quick. That's the speed square. This is called the framing square. It's L-shaped. It's used for laying out rafters and stairs, and you can also do diagonal measurements. The longer of the two legs is called the blade or the body. Let me get the smaller out there. This would be the blade or the body right here. The shorter leg is called the tongue. And this tongue right here is 1.5 inches wide. Well, let me do it right here so you can see it. This from right here to right here is 1.5 inches wide. The same dimensions of a 2x4. This is 1.5 inches wide, and a 2x4 is 1.5 inches wide. So this is the body. This is the tongue. This corner right here is called the heel. It's the outside corner, it's called the heel. This right here is 16 inches. 1.5 inches wide. This is the heel. This is the blade or the body. If you notice, these brass, these are called stair gauges. We'll get into that a little later, but these are called stair gauges. Okay. This right here is a combination square. It has a movable blade. It's 1 inch wide and 12 inches long. So here we go. Loosen that up. This slides. This is 1 inch wide, 12 inches long. Movable blade. Combination square. This is used in finished carpentry. And you can lay out, you can measure, you can do 90-degree angles and 45 degrees. Okay, next we're going to talk about a tri-square. This is most common in woodworking for laying out and checking 90-degree. Okay, next we're going to talk about the level. Right now I have a torpedo level, which is right here, the small one. And right here is a 2-foot one. They also make a 4-foot level and a 6-foot. The most common is the 4-foot. The level indicates perfectly horizontal, plumb, and perfectly vertical. So right now, this way would be level. If you hold it this way, this would be plumb. Okay? Now, this air bubble has to be directly between the two lines in the vial. Let me try to zoom in. For it to be plumb or level. Perfect. It can't go this way, and it can't go this way. It has to be directly between the two lines in the middle, evenly. Let me see. There we go. There we go, right there. So right here is a torpedo level and a 2-foot level. This right here is level. And when you hold it up right here like this against an object, this would be plumb. This right here is the plumb bob. Its suspended string will hang absolutely vertical when it stops swinging. So what you want to do, you want to hold it up like this, like such. When it stops swinging, wherever the point is, that's where you mark. And that's your straight vertical line. This is the plum. The tape measure. Rulers and tapes are used in construction. They are divided into feet, inches, and sixteenths. Lengths for a tape measure usually go from 6 foot to 25 foot. Note, this is a 25 foot. Now, how you write, let's just say, if you see, this would be 25 inches. "25 feet, 25 inches at the top. 25 feet, 25 inches. Notice the difference right here. 25 inches, 25 feet. That's how you know. Okay, right now we have a carpenter's pencil. This is the most overlooked tool, I believe, because you never know how important it is until you don't have one. You sharpen this using a utility knife. I want to thank Benchmark Construction for donating a ton of pencils. I appreciate it.